Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be reading some more of our decodable book. Remember, we'll be practicing fluency today. This is Module 2, Cycle 10, Lesson 49.
Materials!
Go ahead and put on that thinking cap so I know you're ready. Follow along as we read the learning targets together. I can find regularly spelled high-frequency words in a list of words. I can read a text fluently, smoothly, with expression and meaning, rereading and self-correcting when necessary.
Word work!
Here's our snap and trap chart once again. Let's take a look at each word and decide if they're following our rules or not. This first word says played. Take a look at the spelling patterns you see and decide if it's a snap or a trap. I see it too. We see our AY vowel team making the long A sound. And we see our ED suffix, played. It's making one of its three sounds. That word is a snap. Our next word says could. What do you think about the spelling of that word? Is it trying to trick you? It sure is. OU is there again, but it's not making the ow sound. That is a trap. Try this word. It says o'clock. Yes, o'clock sure is a snap. O is a syllable all by itself. It's left open to say its own name. And clock has all of the right letter sounds. That word is a snap. This word says walked. Go ahead and study that word to decide if it should go in the snap column or the trap column. What patterns do you see? That's right, it has our ED suffix, walked. And it's making the T sound, which we know it makes sometimes. I also am noticing that LK blend. That word is a snap.
Transition song!
Can you read this fluently, smoothly, with expression, please? Can you read this fluently, with expression and with meaning?
Fluency!
Here's our excerpt from the decodable book, The Marching Band. Let's read it, thinking about fluency. Listen as I try first. Then the band left and the game started again. Sam said, I'd like to play in a band someday. He dreamed about it while other people watched the football game. No. That was not my best fluent reading. I need some feedback. What can I do better? Tell me. Yes, I'll take your advice into consideration. I need to focus on reading with expression and with meaning, using some of the punctuation to help me. Let's try it again. Then the band left and the game started again. Sam said, I'd like to play in a band someday. He dreamed about it while other people watched the football game. Thanks for your advice, everyone. That sounded so much better than my first try.
Question and answer.
Before we reread the marching band decodable book, I have some questions about the excerpt we just read. What was happening on that page? Yeah, we heard that Sam loved the marching band, and he hoped to play in it one day. He couldn't even focus on the football game because he was dreaming about being in the band. Great job! Go ahead and read with me while we practice fluency. It was Friday night, and Sam wanted to go to the high school football game. It started at 7 o'clock. He did not know much about football, but what he really wanted to see was the band. Sam liked to make music. He played the drum, horns, even a bell. He'd play just about anything. He wanted to hear the big marching band play music together. Sam and Dad walked to the high school. Sam asked if they could get a snack. The game was packed with people. After they grabbed a snack, Sam and Dad finally found a seat. Then the band marched out. One member banged the drum over and over. They all played music together as they marched. He'd never seen anything like it. Sam loved the band. The football game began. People cheered and chanted for the players. Then, at halftime, music filled the air again. Sam cheered and clapped for the band as it marched back on the field. Then the band left and the game started again. Sam said, "I'd like to play in a band someday." He dreamed about it while other people watched the football game. The game ended at 9 o'clock. As they walked home, Sam said, "Dad, do you think I could play the drum like the boy in the marching band?" "I am sure you'd be a great drummer," Dad said. Sam grinned and dreamed about the day he would get to march out on that field.
Closing reflection.
What does it look like or sound like to be a proficient reader? You know it. Yes, that's right. Reading smoothly with expression and meaning and at just the right speed. That's reading with fluency. Remember to practice what we did today when you are reading on your own. Great job with your fluency. You're getting better every week. Keep up the hard work, and I'll see you next time.